8 things about dragon fruit. Is pitaya a superfruit? Number 1. What is dragon fruit? As the name implies, dragon fruit is a fruit variety, also called pitaya, that comes from an interesting night-blooming species in the cactus family. Growing on downward-flowing branch tips, the ripe juicy flesh gives it a hefty feel. An average fruit can weigh between 1/2 to 1 pound. Number 2. Where does it come from? Dragon fruit is believed to be native to southern Mexico and regions of Central America, but it grows well in many dry subtropical and tropical climates around the world. It is widely cultivated in regions of Vietnam, China, Thailand, and Indonesia, which are the top 4 leading producers in the global market. Outside of its local habitat, it is a popular imported fruit found next to others in the tropical fruit section of many major supermarkets and health food stores. Number 3. Why is it called dragon fruit? A rather curious looking fruit that doesn't appear like something you would actually consume, the cactus in fact looks like something straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. The term dragon comes from the spiky scales on the thick skin, which somewhat resemble the scales of the mythological creature known as a dragon. They are usually long, pointed, and bright green when fresh, but can dry up after harvest. The common English name, dragon fruit, however, was only adopted in 1963. Before that, it was mostly referred to as pitaya or pitahaya. Incidentally, it is not related to the tropical longanberry species, which is called dragon-eyed fruit. Number 4. What are the types of dragon fruit? There are basically 3 common types of dragon fruit, all coming from the genus Hylocereus, also called Hylocereus. Number 1. Pink fruit with white flesh, Pitaya blanca. Number 2. Pink fruit with red flesh, Pitaya rojo. Number 3. Yellow fruit with white flesh, Pitaya amarilla. When most people think of dragon fruit, it's usually the red and white flesh variety, which has a classic fuchsia pink skin. However, the smaller yellow type is becoming more common because of its sweet taste. It has bigger seeds and sometimes a very different exterior texture. You might even think it's a Kawano melon until you slice it open. Outside of its local growing region, the red variety, with its bright, vibrant magenta flesh, is typically found as a freeze-dried powder, often marketed on the list of superfruits for the reason we will shortly discuss. Number 5. What does dragon fruit taste like? The weighty and plump dragon fruit has a very juicy flesh interior dotted with black seeds that make it a popular choice for adventurous fruit eaters. But looking at the dramatic, flashy appearance of the fruit itself, you might think that it has a very strong flavor. No, it does not. We personally found the pink-skinned, white flesh variety underwhelming as far as taste. Perhaps in other countries, when ripe harvested, they may have a better flavor. However, when we taste tested imported pink-white dragon fruit at 2 different markets in the US, it had a neutral, bland, and pretty much flavorless taste profile. It would be a stretch to even say it was subtly sweet or slightly sour like often described online. It isn't either, in our opinion. The white-fleshed yellow dragon fruit, on the other hand, had a much improved sweet flavor and our preferred choice as an imported fruit. Likewise, the freeze-dried red dragon fruit powder also has a mild sweetness. Texture-wise, dragon fruit is a bit like a cross between a pear and a kiwi fruit, with a crunch coming from the tiny seeds present throughout the flesh. To us, they closely resemble the red or yellow fruits of the prickly pear cactus, which also have a rather bland flavor. Although prickly pear has a skin with bristling hairs, the inside flesh tastes very similar to red dragon fruit. If you've ever wondered how to eat dragon fruit, we'll discuss more about that further in this video. Number 6. Is dragon fruit a superfruit? Although the common white dragon fruit might look like some kind of highly nutritious fruit variety, it isn't really. Because it has a mysterious, theatrical look to it, it's easy to market as a healthier, nutrient-dense superfood. But you can't always judge a superfruit by its cover. The white-fleshed dragon fruit has one thing going for it, and that is fiber. While it may have a neutral taste, it can be added to blended smoothies or shakes with other more delicious ingredients to provide for one's dietary fiber intake. The other benefit of dragon fruit is that it contains prebiotic, gut-friendly oligosaccharides, which can support digestion as well as a healthy microbiome. This was identified in 2023 research. Such fruits can be good digestive helpers for, say, someone on a low-sugar keto diet. Next to more mundane common fruits, red or white dragon fruit can provide a slightly more interesting-looking snack for exploratory fruit lovers. The red dragon fruit, on the other hand, is also full of fiber, but we would say is closer to that of a superfruit because of its higher amount of antioxidant flavonoid plant pigments and vitamin C content. This variety is often available as a brightly pigmented, fuchsia-colored freeze-dried powder, sometimes marketed as pitaya powder. Like beetroot, it contains betalains, specifically the red-violet betacyanins. These are compounds similar to anthocyanins found in many other superfoods. In one study, betalain-rich dragon fruit was found to improve vascular function in males and females. Red dragon fruit is often found as an ingredient in commercial superfood products and drinks. Likewise, it is also useful as a natural food coloring similar to blue spirulina or beetroot juice powder. Number 7. How do you eat dragon fruit? To a newbie, dragon fruit might seem a bit intimidating. How the heck do you eat it? The skin, since it is tough and largely inedible, is most always removed before consumption. But luckily, it easily peels off with a knife or even your fingers to reveal the juicy center flesh. The sliced and peeled fruit can then be added to recipe creations for an extra special look, or cubed into a fruit salad blend with other more tasty varieties like blueberries, mango, pineapple, or banana. Another way to eat dragon fruit is to cut it in half and simply scoop it out of the skin. But again, the pink-skinned, white-fleshed isn't one of our favorites to eat straight because of its bland taste. Number 8. What other ways can you use dragon fruit? Fresh dragon fruit is somewhat versatile, adding fiber to anything it's incorporated into. It is not a fruit, however, that is normally cooked. Again, red pitaya freeze-dried powder can be a great one to have in your dietary arsenal of antioxidant-rich superfoods. It's convenient to use and adds a vibrant pink hue to chia puddings, agua frescas, mocktails, smoothie bowls, pink lemonade, and protein shakes. Precautions. In very rare cases, some individuals can have allergic reactions to dragon fruit. Consult your healthcare professional before adding it to the diet if you are pregnant, nursing, taking any medications, or if you have a serious health condition. Thanks for watching! For more in-depth info, as well as top-quality dragon fruit products, be sure to visit the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And be sure not to miss these additional health-promoting videos.